What's up? What's up? Good morning. Welcome back to the Daily Dose. It's a great day. It's Friday. I don't know what's up with my camera on Zoom, but hey, we just gonna rock right through it. Um, Once again, it's Friday, May 3rd, 2024. Uh, so it's about to be a beautiful day. I can already see it. Make sure you get outside. Make sure you take a walk. Do something in nature today because it is such a beautiful day that God blesses with. Welcome back to the Daily Dose, the number one daily morning mastermind for those trying to elevate and grow in your personal, spiritual, uh, entrepreneurial, professional lives. So yeah, let's just hop right into it. The verse of the week that we've been talking about, Philippians chapter 2, verse 3 through 4. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves, not looking to your own interests, but each of you to the interests of the others. Make sure that we are staying on top of that. Make sure that we are staying humble and preparing ourselves for to be blessings to other people. And it's a huge responsibility for us to be blessings to other people, right? It is so important for us to be constantly and continuously thinking about that because that elevates our own life. When we want to elevate others, we get elevated in the background. It's just like whenever you're doing what you're supposed to do and you're working hard at it, money is the byproduct of that. So whenever you're doing stuff, like I said, that you're supposed to do, you helping other people, your elevation is a byproduct of that as well. You got to make sure that whenever you putting stuff out into this world, that it's beneficial not only to yourself but to other people. Your thoughts, your goals, whatever. It's like how can this help somebody else, right? Even if it's well, it however you feel like it can help somebody else, you know what I'm saying? It matters. It can help them in any way. It don't gotta be monetary, it don't gotta be spiritually, it don't gotta be anything but helping others, right? Just whatever their interest is, right? Whatever they need help with, that it just helps, right? Somebody. So just think about that and just remember that doing stuff selfishly, um, in this manner is just not the wave, right? Doing stuff without considering other people. It's not, especially when you have a family, especially when you feel like you got a social responsibility. Just make sure that you going. Yeah, you got, like we said, we all have goals that we try to accomplish. We all have goals that we want to accomplish, right? That don't necessarily depend or have anything to do with other people, right? But we want to make sure that in our goals, in attacking our goals, we make sure that the larger mission overall is to still be of value in some way or some form to somebody else, right? So that's the verse of the week. It's been definitely helpful to me. Hope it's been helpful to y'all. And we'll hop right into the business topic of the day. And it's gonna be real practical, really practical. It's gonna be talking about growing your business, like just literal growing your business, right? And because that's all that we're trying to do. And and it can sometimes it can seem complicated, like, okay, how do I take business to the next level? And the first step is very simple, but for some people it might not be easy to do. But believe that your business can grow. That's the first step. You got to believe that the business can grow. You can't grow your business if you always complaining about the business or you always thinking negatively, like, man, I don't know how I'm gonna get here, or this could just it seems like happening to other people, not happening for me. The business not gonna grow like that, right? So we gotta remember and believe that the business can grow because it can and it will. Number two, set higher goals. That's it's like I said, it's so simple. To grow your business, you gotta set higher goals. If you wanted to serve 10 people this month, set a goal to serve 30 people this month. Just even setting higher goals will it's allow you to it will put that notion in your head, right? It'll put that notion in your head like, okay, this is what I'm aiming for, and this is achievable. And then the third step is probably the hardest part is to calculate the work needed, but also and then do the work needed to achieve those goals. Grant Cardone got a book called the 10X Rule. It's whatever your goal is, 10X it, right? But what comes with that is 10X in the work that's needed to achieve that goal. So, for example, if your goal is to make $1 million in a year, and you know that it would take X amount of whatever deals that you do, whatever service that you offer, whatever product that you sell, it'll take X amount of that to reach $1 million, 10X that goal. So now your goal is 10 million, right? And then so now you 10X how many products or how many services you have to provide in order to reach that goal. And then you reverse engineer like, okay, how can I do that? Right. So calculate the work that's needed to achieve those higher goals. Now you want to identify 5 people or systems that can help you grow and then connect with those people. Identify them. This could be a mentor. This could be somebody you may need to hire. This could be maybe a freelance person that you need somebody to help you do something. Identify the people and not necessarily like the person, like their name, like you, because you might not know them, but identify the 5 uh positions or yeah, positions in your life that can help you, or like I said, systems in place that can help you grow. And then go out and actually find those people, find those systems, and implement them into your business. Now, once you get the increase, or once you start seeing the increase, once you start you're working towards that goal, manage the increase wisely, reinvest back into your business, right? Don't just take the money out. Don't just take time off. Don't stop going. Like manage the increase wisely, and then that will fuel the engine for your business to stay consistent, to stay sustainable, and for you to just keep it growing effectively. It's so important for us to do that. So important for us to work on that, and to keep that top of mind. Managing the increase wisely is so important. And then lastly, this will help you to reflect. This will help you to understand where you started at. This will help you to understand where you're going. And that's documenting the process. Document everything that you're doing. Document where there's mainly video now. You want to just video document everything that you do. So you can have a log of your life, and you can have a log of your goals. Like, hey man, I started here. This is where I started at, and this is where I'm going. Right. And this is and it's just what it is. So document the process, and that'll be a huge resource, not only for yourself, but that'll be a resource for other people, because you'll be able to show, hey man, this is what I was doing. This is what I did to get me here. You might can even, I'm gonna just go ahead and get all nutty. Like I've been recording my life since 2018. One day it's gonna be a motion picture. I promise. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I do is gonna turn into a movie. So that could be another thing. There's not many movies about African Americans that's just doing normal stuff. And even though I think what I'm doing is normal, what I mean by that is uh most of the movies that we have out is like we just going through some type of tragedy. You know what I'm saying? Or it's just something crazy going on. But a normal just success story. There's plenty of movies out there in the white community about just somebody having great success in business. They had a movie. You know what I'm saying? But the movie made about them. But like I said, it's not too many like that as far as our community. So document your process. The world needs to see you achieve your goals. The world needs to know your story, because everybody's story different. Everybody got different opinions. Everybody got different viewpoints, and everybody take a different path to be successful and to be the best version of themselves. So document your process. But self-development topic for today, we got to keep improving ourselves. We got to keep growing. We got to keep elevating, right? That's the only way we can live this life and live it the best way possible. Increase your emotional intelligence. Got to. It's mandatory, especially in our community. Number one step to do that is to manage your emotions effectively. If you can't manage your emotions effectively, you will really go outside because you'll get in situations and you'll allow other people or the situation to drastically affect how you react and not respond to things if you cannot manage your emotions, right? So we need to understand that can be even with like having a kid. You gotta set an example to your kid when it as it pertains to managing how you respond and react to situations, and so that would show them how to react, um, or even how you respond to them, so you don't create trauma for them. However that may be, it's so many different things that we have to manage our emotions effectively around, and I don't mean to suppress them, but to manage them effectively, right? Empathize with others. This is another way to increase your emotional intelligence is to really understand or try to understand what somebody else is going through and why they're behaving or why they reacting or why they said whatever it is that they said. Empathizing with others can definitely help to increase your emotional intelligence. Build healthy relationships. And these are relationships that you can communicate through, that you can really express your feelings, your thoughts, and it's not going to be frowned upon and it's not going to be looked at like uh or just negative, right? Some the relationships that you can really have a good conversation and you can really establish you can set boundaries in, just you want to have healthy relationships in your life. This highly contributes to emotional intelligence because you're able to talk about stuff and you're able to receive criticism, constructive criticism, you're able to give constructive criticism, and it just helps out everybody involved. So want to make sure that we have healthy relationships in our lives. Cultivate resilience. We have to be able to go through things and adapt to change. We have to be able to overcome when we get pushed back. We have to be able to, yeah, overcome adversity. So cultivating resilience is key for increasing our emotional intelligence. We don't want to just have something happen to us and then get down and be just down about it and dwell on it and allow it to keep us down because we can't be productive. We can't be our best selves if we can't bounce back from adversity. It's not going to always be quick and fast, but we got to build that muscle so that, certain some stuff just won't affect us at all, right? And we just know that it's just life and we got to keep it pushing. So cultivate resilience so that you can become stronger. Practice emotional agility. This is similar to managing emotions effectively, but it's really allowing yourself to be flexible and adaptive to your responses in different situations. Learn to um, understand your emotions and how to quickly switch an emotion um if it is negative or if it's not warranted in that situation. Really practice that. When you think about agility, just think about like a rabbit, how they're able to change direction so fast. That's how we want to be able to be with our emotions in a smart way, in a smart, constructive way, knowing that if we are feeling the type of way or and but we're in a situation where we don't need to react or respond in a negative way or however, we need to be able to switch that. We need to be able to understand how that happened, where that came from, and be able to, just change. And then increase your self-awareness. Understand your triggers, understand your facial expressions, understand your nonverbal body language, understand, how things make you feel, right? Understand how situations make you feel. Understand how you can come off to people. All these different things you got to know about yourself in order to increase your emotional intelligence, in order to become better. Because these things affect your friends. These things affect opportunities that happen in your life. If you're a person that come off as rude, but you have good intent, the good intent will never get through to the whoever, right? If you come off as rude, or if you come off as like too soft spoken, and you need to get some information out to somebody, it's just not going to come through because you're not going to be seen as uh powerful, right, or direct, or influential. You got to increase your self awareness, understand who you are, and then make changes according to such. But that's gonna wrap it up for today. Just trying to keep improving, trying to stay growing our businesses, growing ourselves, and being the best, absolute best that we can be. I will be right back at it on Monday at 7 a.m. And I hope everybody has a great weekend and be safe. I know it's I think what's today, Friday. So yeah, Sunday is Cinco de Mayo. So just everybody be safe out there.